Thalassemia is an inherited blood disorder which is transmitted to children if both parents are carriers of the gene. But if one of them is not, the child will not be affected. Despite its devastating nature, thalassemia has largely been neglected by scientists and governments. As the world observes Thalassemia Day, campaigners are drawing attention to the condition. Now, the film's Deborah spent time with a family whose children are battling the condition and have set up a foundation to support such patients.
Godfred Odro is president of Thalassemia Foundation. He is home today with his family. His children are on vacation. Though they anticipated a good time, they know it will be short-lived. 2 of his children are suffering from the disease. Mr. Odro recounts 8 years ago when their first child was diagnosed with thalassemia.
When we got married, and then our firstborn came, and she was diagnosed to be FS. And then we were called to Konfanachi that our child is sickler. In fact, it was so that we've done our tests, and my wife is AS and I am AA. We could not imagine having any child that will be having any kind of sickle in him or her. So the worst should have been AS, but it happened that her own is FS. Fine. We coped with it, and then our second born came, Paul Pagin Odro. And then his genotype was also SF. So wow. So now we have FS and SF. Then we were told by the doctors that after 6 months it will change. Now it never changed until about 6 years when he was seriously sick, and then he was diagnosed again. And his own has changed to SC, and the girl's own has changed to S. So in the course of the year, we were told by the doctors that we met that there's a problem with us. And my AA is not an actual AA, but rather thalassemic.
Thalassemia is one of the most common genetic disorders in the world. An estimated 250 million people, or 4.5% of the population of the world, is affected by thalassemia. Faye Evans is medical laboratory scientist, Modern Medical Associates.
People who are born with thalassemia, their growth rate is normally delayed, and there is that standard growth that the person don't experience the normal growth that he or she must go through, and the person normally experience pain.
Patients require lifelong transfusions and costly medicines for their survival.
Very expensive treating and dealing with thalassemic and the sickle cell child. But we've been admitted at the hospital several times. Sometimes we go, and then the next week you have to go back, or the child might be having several pains in the body.
The Odros have therefore set up the Thalassemia Foundation Ghana. He says encouraging research and advocacy on the disease will be crucial in its eradication.
So what do you think should be done?
Government needs to encourage scientists to investigate and do more research into thalassemia. Some of them are aware, but they just don't want to do anything about it. So we are advocating that the government will help the scientists to make a lot of research. And then the gynecologists should also enforce, that's through the Ministry of Health, they should enforce that every pregnant woman will go and test to see whether the baby that she is carrying is thalassemic.
Reporting for JoyNews, Deborah.